Hi friends, and welcome back to Playing Tribute to Ace Attorney Dual Destinies, where we have just finished episode 1, as it shows us right here. I just discovered that this has that little display thing going on in the background after it's done. But we're going to go on to the next episode, where we have a bit of a flashback case, if I recall correctly. Athena is talking about when she first met Apollo, and there he is, his silhouette anyway. The monstrous turnabout, where I think she even said something about how the victim was killed by a mythical creature or something like that. So I'm sure we'll get into what the heck is going on, because it's never just a regular, normal, run-of-the-mill case with these guys. Let's begin, shall we?
Long, long ago, the nine-tailed fox defeated the evil Tenmataro and sealed the fallen demon away. To this day, it is said that he slumbers even still within the forbidden chamber.
Night, night, Alderman. Sweet dreams! At long last, the revival of Tenmataro is at hand.
A few months prior to the courthouse bombing, I have many questions. First of all, did it just tell us the answer again? Second of all, this isn't a question, this is more of a comment, but I'm glad that it has voice acting now so that I can know how to pronounce things, because I don't know how Tenmataro is going to be spelled or confused, like that sword that I can't not even for the life of me remember what it was even, like the Chiriku thing or something. Anyway, Tenmataro. I have to remember that because I'm feeling it's not going to be as easy to read. A few months prior to the courthouse bombing... Oh, I like the silhouette of Apollo at the bottom, like how it is not just the silhouette, but it has like the coloring to make you see the vest and the sleeves. Guess I'm a little early. Oh, hey, Apollo! Getting an early start today? Yeah, this is the first job I've had in a while, after all. Well, aren't we all fired up? Well, it's not every day I get a call from Mr. Wright. What kind of work is it, anyway? Mr. Wright didn't mention any details. Work? Is that how he put it? Don't tell me he just wanted me to clean the toilet. You've really become a fixture around here, Apollo. Come to think of it, it's been almost a year since I was hired. A lot's happened since then. But I've settled in nicely despite a few bumps in the road. My name's Apollo Justice. I've been practicing law for about a year, but I still have a lot to learn. This is the Right Anything Agency, and it's where I work. Don't let the name fool you. It's definitely a law agency. But don't forget that this place is a talent agency too, Polly. It's the law agency part of this office that's usually forgotten. This is Trucy Wright, the budding magician, and adopted daughter of the agency's owner, Phoenix Wright. She sometimes makes me help with her magic tricks. And what's wrong with that? You're one of the agency's talents as well. I was under the impression that I was a lawyer. Who says lawyering isn't a talent? Oh, we'd better hurry. Doesn't look like Daddy's going to make it, so let's get going. Huh? Where are we going? What about the job he mentioned? This is the job, Polly. You're supposed to keep me company today. Now come on. Another day of not being a lawyer. You should have seen this coming. No, this is the Write Anything agency, you know. And there's no law-related work at the moment, so... Tell me again why I chose to work here. Where is Mr. Wright anyway? Daddy said something about going to meet an acquaintance. Don't worry, just focus on your job and I'll tell you exactly what you need to know. Well, let's go. We don't have all day. Wait a second. Another day of anything goes. Said the Write Anything agency. So what are we doing way up here in the mountains? This is Ninetails Vale. Everyone's been talking about the yokai craze here. Yokai? Oh, you mean Japanese monsters. I guess that explains all of these weird things. Speaking of which, wasn't Ninetails Vale founded by Japanese immigrants? Yeah, they're holding a festival to boost tourism over at Belderman's Manor. Again, I often wonder how this translated from original Japanese when, you know, it actually took place in Japan. My friend who works there invited us. That's why we're here. In other words, I'm your chaperone, because your dad was too busy. Daddy said that with those horns of yours, you'd make a great addition to their festival. I mean, you look just like a Japanese demon. Wasn't that so thoughtful of him, Polly? I could do without thoughtfulness like that. Oh, it's almost time. Come on, Polly. The festival grounds are this way. Alright, guess it's time to move to the QB Manor's garden. It's telling me to move. But I want to look. Oh, I can't. I can't examine. It's teaching me one thing at a time. Oh, look, you can see his bracelet, too, down there. Wow, this place is really something. It definitely feels like a different world here. Trucy? Oh. Jinxie! And this is... my friend, Jinxie Tenma. She's the one who invited us. She just happens to be the maid here. 2 horns. A love of red. You a demon? No, I'm Apollo Justice. Nice to meet you. Eek! He is a demon. What the... Begone! Foul beast. You look great, Polly. Fills in some of that space on your forehead. What is this thing? I love how it moves as you talk. That's fun. It's a warding charm. Jinxie puts them on all the monsters she finds. But I'm not a monster. Maybe I should have told her you were a good demon. Or you could just say that I'm human. The Red Demon. Emissary of the underworld. I got up early to do my hair for this. Can I take this off now? So you can eat me? I'm not going to eat you. Forgive me, a terrible one. Tone down your cords of steel, Apollo. You're scaring her out of her wits. Don't worry. I'm already full. Please stay that way. Great. Now I'm playing along too. So I wanted to ask you about Ninetails Vale. Ah! Begone! Foul demon! Looks like you've been demonized, Polly. Literally. I'm starting to wonder if I really am a demon myself. Please don't eat me. I have food if you're hungry. This isn't working. We won't get anything out of her until we set the record straight. If only we had some way to prove you're not as scary as you look. Ouch, unnecessary roughness. Looks like I have to present some proof that I'm 100% human. My attorney's badge. I am an attorney. Demons can't get attorneys. I guess. Is that the logic we're going with here? I wanted to show you this. Hey, what is it? It's my attorney's badge. You see, I'm not a demon, I'm a lawyer. Really? You're a lawyer? Ooh. Maybe now she'll stop calling me a demon. Does it protect you from Enmadaio's judgment? Enmadaio? Enmadaio. It's judgment. Who is Enmadaio? I read somewhere that he's the demon lord who punishes the dead for their sins. Oh, I think now she thinks you're a demon lawyer. Than just being a normal demon. Please don't boil me in a scalding cauldron. I'd prefer a Turkish bath, if possible. Turkish bath? Isn't that more sauna than bath? Don't worry, Jinxie. He's a good demon. He'll save you if you ever go astray. Please, Mr. Demon Lawyer, sir. Have mercy on my soul. I told you I'm not a demon. Trissy, you're just making things worse. Ah! You just leave that Enmadaio to me. Isn't that great, Jinxie? No longer scared to cross into the afterlife. Did someone tell these two I'm human already? Let's try that again, then. So, Jinxie, I heard this village is the epicenter of the monster craze. Barely anyone had even heard of it before, but now it's packed with tourists. Really? So the monster craze is the reason behind today's festival? It was the alderman's idea, but I'd be careful if I were you. There are lots and lots of yokai prowling about the Nine-Tailed Snow. Prowling about? You mean like wild animals or something? And they're hungry too. Man-eating monsters, and they're all over the place? In fact, there was one at the manor yesterday. I heard the doorbell ring, but when I opened the door, nobody was there. It was the Ding-Dong Demon. How else could you explain it? Well, when I was a kid, my friends used to play this prank with Ding-Dong Bitch. Well, that doesn't prove yokai aren't real. There's even one here at the manor. The demon Tenmataro. I already messed up his name. Tenmataro. And also, it's easier to read. He's imprisoned in the Forbidden Chamber. Tenmataro? The Forbidden Chamber? Tenmataro? What's a taro? Shoot, I already forget. Tenmataro. Tenmataro. About that yokai you said was imprisoned here in the manor. Is it true? He's a super evil demon named Tenmataro. Here, take a look at this scroll. Tenmataro's the dark demon you see here. He's a super evil and super scary. So that's the yokai imprisoned in the Forbidden Chamber. He was defeated by the village guardian yokai, the Nine-Tailed Fox, and locked away forever. So you're saying Tenmataro is still trapped inside the Forbidden Chamber? He's just biding his time until he can escape. Still, we should be perfectly safe. Because there's a really powerful sealing charm on the door, keeping it shut at night. What a charming security system. You can keep the scroll if you want. The alderman gave me this. Holding it gives me the chills. Thanks, Chickpea. Maybe I'll give this to Mr. Wright. So, I was wondering, are those things in your forehead also warding charms, Jinxie? Yes, it'll prevent evil things from getting inside me. Papa told me to wear them. Evil things? Apollo, don't you dare take those charms off your forehead. They have to stay there, forever. Got it? I wonder what would happen if I did take them off. It's time for me to get back to work. Thanks for inviting us, Jinxie. You're welcome. Oh, and before I forget, it's going to be a surprise event today. Even I don't know what to expect, but it's sure to be fun. There'd not be a yokai parade. She'd probably drop dead from fright. Eek! Tenmataro? The demon from the Forbidden Chamber? Please don't hurt me! Be gone, be gone, be gone! Psst, better watch out, little girl, or I'll snatch you away. Charm, 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 charm! Where's that time? Go to heaven, charm! Oh, she put it on her forehead this time. She sure gives up quick. Huh? Why's everyone hiding their faces? Hey, you there! You mustn't stare at Tenmataro like that! Lower your eyes! He'll steal your soul if you're not careful. Huh? Steal my soul? Seriously? Your devilry stops here and now, Tenmataro. Now what? Look, Apollo! There's somebody up on the roof! Superhero pose. Ah! Ha 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 ha! That booming laugh, could it be? My 9 golden tails are proof of my unassailable righteousness. With my band of 100 minions, I vanquish evil from the land. I am the wrestler of righteousness. Yah! The golden lord of yokai, the amazing 9 tails, is here. Fear not, good little boys and girls, for I shall defeat Tenmataro. Ha 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 ha! Hooray! Hooray! It's the amazing 9 tails! Up to your no-good tricks again, eh, Tenmataro? Well, not on my watch. Ah! Ah ha ha! There's nothing to fear now, my child. I've banished Tenmataro. You and your people can now live in peace. Thank you, Mr. Amazing 9 tails, sir. Now I must be off. Another match and another foe to vanquish. Wait! What was that all about? Did that wrestler just chase off a yokai? Looked like he came out of the Alderman's Manor. That was the amazing Ninetales. He's a pro wrestler from right here in Ninetales Vale. But no one knows his true identity. Jinxie sure seems chipper all of a sudden. What was all that about him banishing Tenmataro? That was a yokai exorcism. It's an annual ritual where Tenmataro is released to remind us of his wickedness. In the end, the Nine-Tailed Fox drives Tenmataro out, purified the village. The amazing Ninetales did the honors this year. So that was the big surprise, huh? The amazing Ninetales and Tenmataro. Well, whatever floats your boat. Oh, would you look at the time? I better get back to work. Please excuse me. She's a strange one, all right. I think she's sweet on her own special way. And Trucy, she probably has lots of friends who are sweet in their own way. Well, we still have some time to kill. Might as well see the rest of Ninetales Vale while we're here. Fun never stops, does it? I guess that sound was us enjoying the rest of Ninetales Vale. I think I bought nearly every yokai souvenir that was for sale. I know, because my wallet's running on empty. What's with all the commotion over there? Hey, isn't that your friend Jinxie? Hope everything's okay. It's terrible. Calm down, Jinxie. Tell us what happened. Demon Tenmataro. He killed Alderman QB. What? Wait, killed isn't dead? Yes, and Tenmataro did it. Tenmataro. You stay here while I go have a look. Please wait. Huh? Ah! It's a Tenmataro warding charm. It should protect you, but please, be careful. The Alderman's Fox Chamber at the top of the main staircase. Okay, got it. Fox Chamber.
right?
Who are you?
Help! Someone call an ambulance!
The police arrived soon after that, at which point I returned to the hostel grounds. Apparently, the man impaled by the spear was already dead. But there was one other person there, and he was immediately rushed to the hospital. Witness? Thank goodness the other man's going to be fine. Sounds like he'd only been unconscious. You think Jinxie's going to be okay? I'm sure she'll be back to her old self in no time. At least she's calm enough for the police to question her for now. And I'd sure love to know what crazy animal with its feathers and tracks. Oh, look, here comes Jinxie. Hi, Tracy. I'm Mr. Demon Lawyer. Hey, feeling any better? I was wondering if you're up to filling us in on what happened. Poor thing is trembling. So the man with the spear in his chest was already dead? Uh-huh. It was Alderman Hubie. When I found him, he was already... So the victim was the village alderman. And the one who was found alive, who was he? Damien Tenma. He's the mayor of the neighboring city, Tenma Town. They arrested him. So he's the killer? Ah! No! Papa didn't kill anyone. Papa? As in your father? That's right. Jinxie's dad is the mayor of Tenma Town. No way! Yes, wait, but he's innocent. This just got way more complicated. I thought we were gonna end up having to defend her. The victim was the alderman of the Nine Tails family. Jinxie's father, the mayor of Tenma Town, was arrested for the crime. Sounds like we have some investigating to do. I know this is difficult, Jinxie, but you need to hang in there. I know. I'll try my best. Would you mind telling me a little bit more about the victim? So the victim was the village alderman. What can you tell me about him? His name was Rex Hubie. They say his family has ties to the legendary nine-tailed fox. He was really kind, and he always looked out for me. He was a former pro wrestler, and I even heard he knew the amazing Ninetales. Former pro wrestler, huh? That's something to keep in mind. With your father being mayor and all, I guess you're originally from Tenma Town? So then why'd you come and work here? It was to overcome your fears, right, Jinxie? Plus, Mama was from Ninetales Vale, though she's no longer with us. She loved these flowers. I always wanted to live where Ninetales flowers grew. Do the flowers actually have 9 petals? Yep, they do. Wow, what a beautiful flower! And with exactly 9 petals, too. I guess I could have waited for that line. Just looking at them gives me courage, even when I'm scared of yokai. Jinxie, when you first told us what happened, you said the killer was a demon. The warding charm on the Forbidden Chamber's door. It's been removed. The Forbidden Chamber's door? The big door that was barred shut? There wasn't a charm on it when I checked it out, so I guess it was removed by someone. That's how Tenma Taro escaped. Oh... But when I try and remember what happened, it all goes fuzzy. Jinxie, you should get some rest. You've been through a lot today. Between this warding charm being removed, the black feathers, and weird tracks, I could see how a superstitious person might think a demon was the killer. Hello, maybe this is your chance. Chance for what? To do the right thing and defend Jinxie's dad in court. Who, me? Wouldn't a man like Mayor Tenma have access to more experienced lawyers? You want to know what the detective said? They doubted there was a lawyer who could get a not guilty verdict in this one. They're expecting an open and shut case. Don't worry, Jinxie. If anyone can prove your dad's innocence, it's probably... What? up the case, won't you, Polly? Oh, it's all over, isn't it? I'll be all alone for the rest of my life. Oh, right. Jinxie already lost her mother. All right. Jinxie, leave your father's defense to me. Attaboy, Polly! You're going to help Papa, Mr. Demon Lawyer? Yep, because that's what lawyers do. Plus no toilet cleaning for a while. I'll do whatever it takes to make sure your father walks away a free man. Thank you, Mr. Demon Lawyer. I can tell you're one of the good ones. My demons are usually so mean. It's been a while, but I'll be fine. Ready or not, here comes justice. Guess I ought to go and meet my new client. Ah, but before I forget, I'm gonna drop this down in my notebook. Hey, Apollo. What's the notebook for? Oh, I just thought I should jot down some stuff about the case. So I don't misplace them, I'm putting my notes in the court record. I guess it's what you would call a to-do list. Oh, sounds handy. Alright, so it's a new little convenience. Oh, I almost forgot. So about Jinxie's father, no matter how scary he seems, promise me you'll resist the urge to run away. Wait, what? His angry glare can paralyze you with fear. And some claim he can even shoot laser beams from his eyes. Well, maybe Papa isn't really that scary. Paralyzing stare. Laser beams from his eyes. He sounds like some kind of monster. I think it's about time I see Jinxie off. I'll head back to the office after I'm done. Okay, thanks. I guess I gotta go to the detention center. Let him know I'm taking his case. Oh, I like the little microphones they added to the art here. Ah, visiting hours. Perfect timing. Maybe he's not as scary as he sounds. Who are you? Yikes! So, you're Damien Tenma, huh? Right? I'm Apollo Justice, attorney at law. I'm here to help. Huh? Ah! Let me out of here. So sorry, I get a little loud sometimes. How incredibly rude. Sorry, did I do something to offend you? A visitor with all the others shun me like a common criminal. And here I am with nothing to offer. I am the epitome of rude. I always have to read that word twice, my gosh. Wait, so he wasn't mad at me? Unworthy as I am, I, Damien Tenma, now breach these walls. So that I may treat you to some tea, and maybe some cookies too. No, wait, we can do tea and cookies after we prove your innocence. How about you start by telling me what happened? You see, so tea and cookies can wait. Oh, that was close. We don't need to jailbreak added to the list of charges. Seems like a good guy, but with a face like that, I can see why he's misunderstood. Mayor Tenma, do you mind if I ask why you were arrested? Whoa! So sorry, I guess some things are better left unsaid. Ah. Excuse me? To think a public paragon such as I could be treated like this. This arrest shouldn't have happened. Go on. I feel the ill effects of our youth. Now I've got one choice. Let's leave here if only to protect the moral fiber of our youth. No, wait! You can protect the moral fiber of our youth after you've been declared not guilty. I suppose you're right. Our youth just came close and scared. My fingerprints were on the spear that killed Alderman Fiobi. That's why I was arrested. Prints were on the murder weapon? That's never good. Any ideas how they got there? None. For I hardly remember a thing, you see. I was fast asleep at the time. Someone must have slipped me a sleeping pill or something. What's worse, somebody clobbered me on the head. I see. A drug-induced slumber and a blow to the head. No wonder you hardly remember a thing. Huh? Some kind of strange laugh? Well, I think we can safely assume your prints were planted while you were unconscious. What did the police have on you as far as motive is concerned? Truth be told, I've been a bit of trouble between the alderman and I recently. Oh, was it personal in nature? Nothing like that. It's a long story. But suffice to say, I've been watching Nine-Tails Vale to Tenma Town. Surrender Nine-Tails Vale to Tenma Town now! Yikes! That's what I told him. I'd like to tell you to stop shouting like that. I'm too scared. So, that's the motive the police have established for the alderman's murder. Indeed it is. For all, Alderman Hubie was dead set against the municipal character. And that's why they think you killed him. He was in your way. Curses! Mayor Tenma, are you okay? Jinxie, forgive me. I never meant to worry you like this. It'll work out fine. Just leave it to me. If only it really were that easy. I don't even know where to start. Thank you for meeting with me, Mayor Tenma. Please wait. My daughter. Yes? She. And now with me being put here, I fear she terribly lovely. I hesitate to ask her. I beg you, be a friend to her in her time of need. Leave it to me. Tracy and I will look out for your daughter. Sure, rest a little easier then. You know, you remind me of some new friends Jinxie has been talking about. New friends? I think she made some new friends since she started working at Nine-Tails Vale. They're quite the unusual bunch, too. There's a lady with an exceptionally long neck. A young lad with an incredibly long tongue. And many other interesting characters. Friends sounds more like a bunch of monsters to me. Now, if you would excuse me, it appears my time's up. Why am I so tired? I must have been more tense than I thought. Still, I'm glad he didn't turn out to be as scary as he looks. Oh. Oh, it's Mr. Wright. It's the guitar serenade. Oh, I love it. I'll let it keep playing. Okay. Okay. Justice here. Apollo, is that you? Hi, Mr. Wright. What can I do for you? Tracy told me you'd taken a new case. Oh, that. It was kind of spur of the moment. He's actually calling me about a case? That's fine, but I have a favor to ask. Sure, what is it? I'm at the airport right now. There's someone I had to meet. A new addition to the agency, actually. Her name is Athena Sykes, and she just passed the bar. That's right, I remember hearing about her coming to join us. So that was today. She took off as soon as I told her you needed help with the case. It was like there was no stopping her. Wait, what? Where is she now? Probably somewhere in Nine-Tails Vale by now. That's where that favor I mentioned comes in. I need you to go find her. But I've never even met her before. What does she look like? She'll be the girl in the yellow suit sporting an attorney's badge. Okay, I'll find her. No mention of the red hair, the blue bow. New addition to the agency. Well, I better get back to Nine-Tails Vale quick. Let's go meet Athena. Also the eagerness of her. Like, she doesn't know Apollo any more than he knows her. And Phoenix is just like, oh, Apollo's on a case. Oh, no! Picturing the anime, like, dust behind the feet run. I already told you. I'm a lawyer assigned to the case. I need to study the crime scenes. Would please tell me where QB Manor is? You can't fool me. You're just some delinquent high school student playing hooky. You stupid pig-headed... This attorney's badge isn't just for show, you know. Looks like I just found Miss Athena Sykes. Why won't you believe me? Don't expect me to defend you in court if you ever get arrested. Well, I'm the one who usually does the arresting, so... See, shouldn't you be getting back to school? I already told you I'm a lawyer, not a student. That's it. Enough of your lies. Come with me. Ah! Get your hands off me! Oh boy.
What the?
Think you can watch out for the bystanders next time? Whoops! Are you okay? I think so. That police officer sounds cold. I'm so sorry. I do that when people suddenly grab me. It's like a reflex or something. Reflex sounds more like a felony. You're Athena Sykes, I take it. That would be me. And you are? I'm Apollo Justice. I work at the Right Anything Agency. The Right Anything Agency? What a fishy-sounding name. It's a long story, but it is law office, among other things. Didn't Mr. Wright explain it to you? Oh, right! That right! So then you must be... Where have you been? I've been looking all over for you. I could say the same thing to you. Well, here I am. Now, how about telling me a little bit about yourself? Mr. Wright didn't really tell me much, as always. Ah, of course. Feel free to ask away. So, Athena, I hear you just passed the bar. That's right! And here's my shiny new badge to prove it. Isn't it beautiful? Oh, so you must be a bit younger than me. A bit more than you might think, in fact. I'm only 18. 18? How in the world did you become a lawyer at that age? I skipped a few grades while I was an exchange student in Europe. And I got my license to practice law while I was over there. All I can say is, wow. She must be a genius or something. I also studied analytical psychology. I thought it might help me be a better lawyer. Psychology helps me be a better lawyer. How exactly does that work? We've already seen it. So, tell me about our client. What are they like? Oh, right, you haven't met him yet. Well... Transition. Oh, gosh. And that about sums it up. He's more worried about his daughter than himself. What a wonderful father. Wait, are you crying? I'm not crying! There's something in my eye. They're called tears. Moving right along. Let's get down to business. Helping our client is priority number 1. Right, but about that psychology. So, Athena, you mentioned studying psychology. That's right! I've always wanted to bring analytical psychology into work. The power of psychology will bring a breath of fresh air to the legal system. Oh, really? So how do you plan on using it to defend our client? Well, for example, I could try to listen in on witnesses' inner voice. And then analyze their psychological state with the help of my trusty partner, Widget. Widget? This device around my neck here. Say hi, Widget. Hi, Widget. It talks? Whoa, you need a volume knob. Anyway, the little guy will sometimes say what I'm feeling. Awkward. Don't worry, you'll get used to it. Now that I seriously don't. Oh, I almost forgot. I have something you might be interested in. I got it on my way here. I think it might have something to do with our case. Special edition covering our case? That was quick. The whole point of special editions, isn't it? To be the first to get the scoop? Rapido! Right. Well, let's see what it says here. What's the deal with the Spanish? And Mataro was seen. He was seen flying through the sky. Oh my gosh, there's always a flying. Every game, somebody flies. Is there no end? Yeah, somebody happened to snap that photo near Ninetales Vale. The article goes on to say it might be connected to our case. Apparently, that photo was shot right after the murder occurred. There were black feathers and strange tracks at the crime scene. I'm not surprised the locals think yokai was involved. Wait a second. Yokai as in one of those Japanese monsters? Mein Gott! You don't actually think it was a supernatural murder, do you? No, of course not. Now, German, why not plain old English? Undale, Apollo, let's get cracking on that crime scene already. Oh, undale. That's how you spell undale. I never knew that. Undale, Apollo. Let's get cracking. Airborne figure resembling Penmataro was captured on camera around 3:40 p.m. near Ninetails Vale. I still can't examine. Yeah, that's interesting. Oh, I guess I wasn't supposed to go there. I do see their arrows. Through the manor. Do you hear that? Sounds like a TV or something. Oh, look! There's a TV in that little room in the corner. In other news, the mysterious masked wrestler, the Amazing Ninetails, has been confirmed missing, according to the sources close to the wrestler. Probably because he was the alderman. So I think that the little, like, anime cutscene thing that we saw beforehand was just what the crime was, but the crime didn't happen until after that whole little wrestling thing going on. So, because the wrestler's got to be the alderman. Appears he disappeared sometime after the special event held in Ninetails Vale today. He also failed to appear at a match today, where he was scheduled to defend his town. Local villagers say his disappearance may be connected to Mataro's recent escape. So that wrestler's gone missing. Hey, you two! You don't belong in here! Eek! Don't worry, there's nothing suspicious. What about them there horns of yours? They look mighty suspicious if you ask me. Horns? That's my hair! Anyway, we're lawyers, and we're here to... Ah! Oh, he looks so sketch. Look at him, he's shifty. You're them lawyers coming to defend Mayor Tenmite. You should have reckoned with that expensive looking bracelet you got there. Oh yeah, no, he's super sketchy. Name's Phineas Filch. I'm the caretaker here. Nice to meet ya. Same here. Well, talk about a quick change of heart. So tell me, demon lawyer. Bet you use those demonic horn tools to scare the beavers out of witnesses, huh? Come here, you little horn demon, you. Ouch! These horns, I mean, my hair isn't meant to threaten anyone. Ain't. Seems a mighty big waste of perfectly good horns, if you ask me. Did he just steal my bracelet? I thought it was, like, super tight on my wrist. And again, ain't none of my business, so... That was fast. Because he's done with me. Well, I'd best get back to work.
Hold it!
Halt! Stop right there! Huh? Me? Apollo, your bracelet's gone. Ah! Don't you worry, Mr. Lawyer. Sir, I'll check lost and found later. Are you blatantly wearing it as you say that? Somehow I don't think that'll be necessary. Just check your wrist right now. Ah, the cat's out of the bag. It's barely in the bag in the first place. It was a pretty pathetic attempt. So sorry, so sorry. Just couldn't control myself. Please forgive me, I'm begging you. Oh gosh, that smirk. Gosh, I almost feel sorry for him now. What should we do about him, Apollo? Well, I got my bracelet back, and he seemed sorry enough, so... I knew you'd understand, Mr. Lawyer, sir. You obviously have a heart. Just making the wad of cash in your wallet, I hope. Leave my wallet out of this. Oh ho! Hey! Didn't you just finish apologizing for stealing from us? Run away, you head for the hills! Get back here, you! Talk about a quick escape. Looks like he dropped a few things. Looks like a pair of diagrams. This one's of the crime scene, and here's one in the foyer. He left his shoes behind, too. The guy's the living definition of a bumbling thief. Let's hang on to his shoes. We can give them back next time we see him. As for the diagrams, I say we keep them. They look like something the police might draw. I wonder where the caretaker got them. From the police, maybe? Is that like showing security camera? Oh yeah, because there's a security camera out there. Let's take a look at our new pieces of evidence, shall we? Alright, so we've got an air duct that might come into play. A phone. Forbidden chamber. So the Fox chamber was where the murder took place. And then that goes into the foyer, which is down the stairs. Caretaker's office is there with the TV. Security camera shows the front door. But there's a window under the security camera that is open. I wonder if I get to analyze that. Now then, as I recall, Fox chamber should be at the top of those stairs. It's not going to let me investigate. There we go. Okay, some outlines of people. Well, where'd all these black feathers and weird tracks come from? The popular opinion seems to be that they're from Penmataro. You mean the great evil has returned? Even if he did, I'd be laughed out of the courthouse trying to indict him. Hey, who are you and what are you doing here? This is a crime scene. Is this who I think it is? Yes. And who are you? Are you the police? I asked first, who are you and what are you doing here? On second thought, I'm placing you under arrest for disturbing a crime scene. Under arrest? But... Save it for the boys back at HQ. Come quietly, or else. I don't want to be late for lunch. Please wait, we're Mayor Tenma's lawyers. Oh, why didn't you say so? So you're the lawyers I heard about. Ha ha ha! I almost took you two in. You two sure were suspicious, though. I don't know how many more times I can take being called suspicious in one day. Sorry, we didn't catch your name. My name! I'm Bobby Fulbright. The heroic detective who defends our good citizens from evil. The champion of justice who comes running whenever you're in need. And my phrase, it's in justice we trust. Whew, boy. This guy's a story and a half. So, what can I do for you? I still can't investigate. I haven't fucked with this bozo over here. So, would it be okay if we had a look around? Certainly not. No unauthorized personnel allowed. Couldn't you make an exception? Cease and desist at once, and you'll have to deal with my little friend here. Ah, yikes! Is he reaching for his... Injustice we trust! Oh, that's a badge. You may be Mayor Tenma's attorneys, but you still need authorization to cross police line. Apollo, let's see if we can't change his mind. Good luck. Let me know how it goes. Everybody's dentist heroes come. Persuade. You're wasting your time and mine. Nobody's crossing this line without authorization. A wall of justice, keeping injustice. That would be you, at bay. I knew it. Look, there's just us and you here, right? Justice and me, you say? That's right. Are you trying to say that Justice and I aren't enough to keep you out? What? No, silly. We're saying that you're an inspiration in our quest for justice. No, I can't be. Or it can't be. You have him on the ropes now, Athena. I have no idea what's happening right now. If we were on the side of justice, would you let us through? But guarding the crime scene is a part of justice, too. Sure. But only a bad guy would stand in the way of justice, right? Yeah! Whose justice is the most just here? Well, we can't have a fair and just trial without thorough investigation, so... Oh, Lady Justice, what would you have me do? I don't think we really got to him. Yeah, he seems pretty neurotic as far as champions of justice go. Our pleas for justice must have had a huge impact. It's tying him up in knots. Now's our chance to start looking around. After all that about authorized personnel only, this was surprisingly easy. Should I stop them or let them through? Whose justice is more just? Well, let's get to work. We're supposed to be finding clues related to the crime, right? Right. Search the crime scene should turn up some evidence we can use for the trial. Whoops, I did not mean to click that. Let's try viewing the crime scene from different angles. You never know what's hiding just around the corner, right? Wait, but how do we go about changing our perspective? Touch the arrows on the bottom screen or press left or right on the thing. If there's a particular spot you want to examine, go to the tab. Okay, let's leave no stone unturned. And this is new from the 3D kind of thing, is that you can move it around. No Elan Commencer. Let's get started. Hey, look, examine choice. Alright, so see, it's like all of them are telling me where I can click. So I'm gonna examine here. Forbidden Chamber. They say the demon Tenmataro was imprisoned in there before his escape. Think we could get this door open? It's worth a try. No good. It's shut tight. I don't even see a keyhole. Seems pretty hopeless. In justice we trust! Yikes! Did I just hear the voice of someone in need? Allow me to fill you in. This door simply will not open. We've tried and tried, but it will not budge. It's an essential part of culture counts in this manner, so we can't blow it up. So an unopenable door, right? According to Ms. Jinxie Tenma, was shut tight when she came across the crime scene. Thanks for the tip, Technical Right. We didn't expect you to be so helpful. Ah! Forget I just said that! So the Forbidden Chamber was shut tight at the time of the murder. Sounds like something I better keep in mind. But you're not noting it. Notice the check mark! Now I know what I've seen, so I can see, okay, if I want to search up here, it's the same thing. This is new. Look! The statue only has one tail. Maybe it's the nine-tailed fox's sidekick? I bet the number of tails represents no price power. So if you had two, Hollow, I'd only have one. Wait, what? But it means you're better than me. Got it? Like I said, what? Nothing to see here. I love how I'm looking at everything around the bodies and feathers. Because that's how I do. it's like going down the side path. You gotta go down the side path before you go down the main path. That's the rules. That's every gamer knows that. This one's a spear, but what about this one? It looks like a giant pair of pliers. Looks like something a demon might use. There's something like that in big ones. Really? What are they used for? Oh, things like pinching through cheeks. Ew! Pulling out tongues. Stop! Stop! And stop! Stop! Oh, and you should see what they can do to a person's eyes. Okay! Okay, I get the idea. I'm sure this thing is just a simple can opener or something like that. Demons eat canned food. I always wondered what they ate besides people. I feel like this screen is important. Nothing much to see on this side. Maybe I should go check out the other side. Ah, it's teaching me. There's something wedged under this chair. Let's see if we can't lift it up and... Freeze! Yikes! No disturbing crime scene evidence, even if you are the mayor's lawyers. There's no point there. Hey, Detective Fulbright. Did you hear about an attack over a new lane? I hear an elderly woman was assaulted by a strange yokai shaped like a roll of cloth. And you waited till now to tell me? I better get over there at once, and justice we trust! Ooh, surprisingly easy. Okay, Apollo, now's your chance to look around some more. The more I get to know her, the scarier she gets. Hope she never finds my weakness. Whatever this is, it's stuck on tight. Looks like large blood-stained cloth. The blood's probably the alderman's, but pretty far from his body. I wonder how it got here. Why does this seem important? This video game senses are tingling. Why didn't he put it in the court record? So this is where Alderman Kyuubi's body was found. Apparently the murder weapon, a spear, had mere Tenma's prints on it. It's not good. Never fear! Detective Fulbright is here. Yikes! Of course, I can't offer you any information on my investigation, so... in the name of justice, I must say goodbye. What was that all about? Wow! This is a pricey looking pair. Apparently the mayor was found drugged and unconscious on it. Really? Yeah, and when he came to, he was arrested for murder. Talk about your rude awakenings. So he's the prime suspect in a crime he knows nothing about. That stinks. Oh, poor Mr. Tenma. He must be feeling so scared and confused. Apollo, it's up to us to save him. It's like she's on their own emotional roller coaster. She wears her heart on her sleeve, man. Weird tracks must have been made when someone stepped in the alderman's blood. Maybe the killer inadvertently made them when they were fleeing? They're pretty big tracks. That was bird-like. The feathers also point to a bird. It must be one big bird. Not a friendly yellow type either. Maybe it's some mutant bird creature. So your theory is a giant mutant bird murdered Alderman Kyuubi with a spear. It's more plausible than saying a monster or yokai did it. Sorry to burst your bubble, but a giant spear-wielding bird is by definition a monster. I was about to say, it's the same thing. Ooh, okay, what do I got here? I got some things here, I got this lovely screen. It's a folding screen. I wonder what they were using it for. I read that the Japanese use these in drafty rooms, but now they're just for show. You mean like my attorney's badge? Poor Athena. That cop treating her like a child must really bother her. Apollo, what words come to mind when you watch that pendulum in there? Unsteady and restless. It's a direct representation of your current state of mind. What? That was some kind of psychological test? My diagnosis? This strange case has made you anxious, causing you to lose your cool. You're actually not that far off the mark. What is this? Also, did I see something glowing over there? Oh, it does. Doesn't this Tanuki statue remind you of the manor's caretaker, Phineas Filch? The raccoon-looking thing? Yeah, it does look like him. Oh, I just got the best idea! We should knock it over. We might transform back into Mr. Filch. Mr. Filch is mischievous, but he's not magical, you know. Way to waste a brilliant idea, Apollo. Trophies? Look, trophies! Ooh, this one was awarded to Alderman Kyuubi. Amazing Nine-Tails Yokai Division winner. Tenma Town Pro Wrestling Tournament. Yokai Division. I didn't know you could have a division in one. Apollo, you should enter the tournament next time. And I have the perfect name for you. Mysterious Firebrand. A mild-mannered masked lawyer by day. A demonic masked wrestler by night. No one's going to hire a masked lawyer, Athena. Is this window open? But it does open. Hey, the window opens! And outside, we have ourselves a steep cliff. The window only opens about 6 inches, not wide enough for anyone to get in or out. Look, Apollo! There's something caught in the window frame. Looks like gold fur. What a pretty color. Must be from some kind of animal. Wonder what it's doing here. Did Oliver and QB have a pet fox? He was the fox! Wait, the woman with the long neck? The guy with the tongue? Look, a cat with two tails! No such thing. Oh, and this lady has a really long neck. How funny is that? There's no way a creature like that could ever exist. I'd have a tough time swallowing. Apollo, I bet you were one of those kids who didn't believe in Santa Claus. What's that got to do with anything? I'm starting to think that Jinxie talked to statues. What am I looking at here? What do we have here? Looks like a statue of the nine-tailed fox and Tenmataro battling it out. Hey, careful, Apollo's got blood on it! Really? Hey, you're right. I wonder if it's the Alderman's blood. No, it's gotta be Tenma. Maybe that's what knocked him unconscious. How do you get so calm after seeing all this blood? Well, this isn't the first time I've seen something like this, so... You're not fun at all. At least act surprised or grossed out or something from my first case. I'm already a lawyer. You want me to be an actor, too? Oh, I put that in the court record. Guess that about wraps it up. If only we could get that detective to tell us what he knows. Hey, Apollo. Do you hear something? I don't hear anything. Oh, right, your hearing must not be as sensitive as mine. What are you talking about? A whooshing sound, like wind rushing through a narrow strait. And the echo is someone's voice. In Justice We Trust! Ah! Ha! Someone's got a sharp set of ears! That was the sound of my righteous voice reverberating through the air duct. I heard it through the air ducts. Yeah, check it out. But why would she hear you from there? Why don't we go to the diagram? As you can see, that vent is connected to an air duct that leads out into the hole. The wind must have rushed through there and carried my monologue with it straight to your ears. And what a unique monologue it was. I was just thinking, maybe the killer made their escape through that air duct. Cute theory, but I don't think so. The air duct in the hallway is low enough to climb into, that much is true. But as you can see, the vent in the ceiling is very high. 9 feet high, in fact. Highly doubt there's any way to get up there without a ladder. And I don't see anything of the sort in this room, do you? I guess you're right. Speaking of things in this room. Yeah. Could you tell us what you guys turned up, Detective Fulbright? Not on my watch, buddy. In the name of justice, I cannot reveal facts pertaining to the prosecution's case. Oh, come on. Throw us a bone here. Excuse me, Detective Fulbright, but I recall you saying earlier that you would come running whenever we were in need. Ah! I suppose I did say that. Helping those in need is what justice is all about. But keeping information out of enemy hands is also a form of justice. Which justice is the most just? Why is it always so hard? Well, how about this? Let's do a little give and take. I mean, serving the public is part of justice too, right? You know, like the police motto? To serve and protect? I doubt leaking information to the defense team falls under that motto. Yes, of course! I must serve and serve as well as protect, I think is what you're supposed to say. Okay, I will share some information. In the name of justice! We did it, Apollo! Yeah, we did it alright. But I'm not sure that was entirely ethical. Forget ethics! Let's find everything we can find! Was it Miss Jinxie Tenma who first discovered the crime scene? That's right, and this photo shows what she saw when she opened the door. Miss Tenma had a key, allowing her immediate access. A key, so then the Fox chamber was locked. Yes, and Miss Tenma had the only key to the store. A locked room mystery? Really? So other than Cube, he didn't have a key to the Fox chamber? Actually, he had a master key for most of the doors in the manor, but disappeared after his murder. Disappeared? You think the killer took it? Could very well be connected to the murder. They're looking into the possibility now. But it's the timing of Miss Tenma's discovery that I think is most important. Of course, I'm not going to share that information with you. You think you're some kind of champion of justice, but you're just plain old mean. I won't fall for that, you shameless rascal. I only have good little boys and girls. Shameless rascal? Who even says that? Well, I wouldn't exactly call you a good little girl, either. Ooh, his name is really cool. Those feathers and tracks look like something a yokai might leave behind. You don't actually think the murderer was some sort of monster, do you? What's the name of that creature in the Forbidden Chamber? Tenma something? Because from the black feathers and big tracks, it looks like a creature. Our prime suspect would no doubt love to be behind this imaginary creature. Can Tenma whatchamacallit even be made of Tenma slander? I doubt the mayor would do something as childish as blaming a Overman. So the most likely scenario so far is that Tenma guy left the feathers and tracks behind to make it look like Yokai Tenma was the killer. Oh wait! What? Now I'm confused as you are! At any rate, I doubt Mayor Tenma would plant evidence like that. So Mayor Tenma is your only suspect? That's right, even his name, Damien Tenma, makes him sound like a villain. And he's really scary looking too. Wait, are you telling me that's why he was arrested? Ha ha ha, don't be ridiculous. It was the only one without an alibi. Oh, is that so? Yep. Other than the victim, the suspect, and Miss Tenma, the only others around were Mr. Filch and Mayor Tenma's aide. And the two of them were together at the time. Filch, the guy who tried to steal the bracelet, just living up to his name, I guess. We should go talk to him again when we have the chance. What about Jinxie? She's not being suspected at all. She may not have no alibi whatsoever, but she also has no motive. It's unfathomable that she would murder the Alderman and flee crime with her. Besides, you really think a little girl can lift up a huge spear. True enough, that spear looks even bigger than her. That's about all I can reveal this time. Well, you must admit, Damien Tenma appears to be the most likely suspect. I admit it looks bad, but I'm still not buying it. Oh, and one more thing. I must warn you about the prosecutor. The prosecutor assigned to Mayor Tenma's trial? That's the one. He's... how should I put it? Not what you'd expect. That is unless you faced a convicted killer serving hard time as a prosecutor before. What the... is this some kind of joke? Can I ask why a man in prison for murder is serving as prosecutor? Because he's mastered the use of psychology in courtroom battles. Everyone's talking about how this murder was the work of some strange creature. But yokai are nothing more than a figment of the imagination. They're baloney. Who better to prove this than a master of psychology? He's the best man for the job. But he's a convicted murderer. No matter how you look at it, that's just insane. Well, the chief prosecutor personally assigned him, so... none of us are in a position to question the matter. This really is the dark age of the law. This prosecutor, he wouldn't have to go by the name Blackwell, would he? Bingo! Simon Blackwell. So you have heard of him. You could say that. What's that supposed to mean? Well, I bet you don't know his unofficial title. Ever heard of the Twisted Samurai? That's Prosecutor Blackwell. Twisted Samurai? Is that because he's a criminal? Well, yes and no. You could say it also has to do with the effect his crime had on things. How so? His conviction is what twisted and warped the legal world into its dark age of the law. What? And he of all people is going to stand in court tomorrow? Ha ha ha! Never fear, I myself will be there to protect you. That's reassuring, I guess. Also, I'm not too sure, because isn't he on the side of the prosecution? This is very confusing. Well, you kids knock yourselves out. Can't wait to see how you do tomorrow. Wait, Detective Fulbright, I've been meaning to ask you something. Why are you barefoot? He's barefoot? This doesn't look like the sort of place where you need to take your shoes off. Ah! I hadn't even noticed! Why am I barefoot? You honestly hadn't noticed until just now? Wait a second. Those shoes we found earlier. Excuse me, Detective Fulbright. These wouldn't happen to be your shoes, would they? Yes! Yes, they are! Did he steal the shoes off your feet? How? My favorite pair, in fact. Thank you for bringing them to me. You must truly be on the side of justice. Don't tell me that you go back to the stove and detective. Stealing shoes right off of someone's feet. That's pretty amazing. I find it more amazing that Detective Fulbright didn't notice. Well, looks like we've gotten all we can out of the detective, so let's see. Maybe we should all go to have a word with Mr. Filch. I want to hear what his alibi is. This is just awful. Terrible, I say. Somebody help! Oh, look. It's Mr. What was it again? Finch? No! The name's Filch. Phineas Filch. Keep on pilfering, and you may just wind up a jailbird instead. So what seems to be the problem, Mr. Filch? Oh, it's just terrible. Terrible, I tell ya. Come quick. Okay, what's the deal with him all of a sudden? Looks like some kind of a mask. It's the Amazing Ninetales mask. The Amazing Ninetales? Oh, right, the wrestler who appeared during the festival's special event. What's his mask doing here? He'd never take off his mask like this. Somebody must have killed him. What? Who would do such a thing? Let's go talk over there in private. Look. There's some white hair popping inside this mask. So what makes you believe that the Amazing Ninetales has been murdered? You really want to know, eh? You're a studious one, ain't you? Yes. I mean, no. Just tell me, please. Well, it's like this. I dreamed of becoming the wrestler myself. Hey, how about you join me in a Clash of the Champions belt? What a team! Me and Bad Mask, and you and that demon mask of yours. Demon mask? I wonder if I can make it big. Apollo, let's save your pro wrestling debut until after the trial? Huh? Oh. No, I wasn't actually. I love them. Really off topic there. Come on, Apollo, ask him about the Amazing Ninetales murder already. The Amazing Ninetales is our village's savior. Don't you forget it. His trademark's a gold cape makes it look like 9 foxtails. He whirls through the ring, smacking down Tenma Town wrestlers left and right. He sparked monster craze, revitalizing Ninetales' fail in the blink of an eye. Yep, saved our village from becoming a ghost town. That was a yokai town. Huh, the Amazing Ninetales really does sound, well, amazing. Yeah, pretty amazing, huh? That's why he's worshipped like a hero around here. I'm proud to be from the same village as him. Come to think of it, you kind of must like yourself, Mr. Village. I guess that makes sense since you're from the same village as the Amazing Ninetales. I know. A lot of people have told me I look like a yokai. Since when was that a compliment? Ouch! What's the big idea? Check your pocket. Hey, how'd you do that? Keep it. Got lots more. So many things are being thrown at me right now. Photo of the hero. So you keep saying that the Amazing Nine Tails was killed. What's the story behind that? Are you saying he was murdered because his mask washed up along the river outside? That's only part of it. The main reason is no one's seen him since the special event. Word around Nine Tails Vale is that he was killed by Ten Mataro. You villagers are really superstitious, aren't you? That we are. We love conspiracy theories. Like the mayor's diabolical plot. The mayor of Tenmatown? What's he plotting? Rumor has it he's planning on releasing Ten Mataro. That's why he wants the merger. He'll open the Forbidden Chamber once he's in control. That's quite a tale. Ain't finished yet. There's only one person who can stop the mayor. Oh, wow. Our hero, the Amazing Nine Tails. He vowed to battle the mayor of Tenmatown and stop municipal murder. Couldn't make this stuff up if I tried. Apollo, we still have to ask him about the Alderman's murder, remember? Mr. Filch, would you mind telling us what you were doing at the time of the murder? I was in the caretaker's office, guarding entrance like Mr. QB said I should. And I made double sure no one came in. I have a clear view of the foyer from where I work. Unless we're talking about a small room in the upper right. It definitely looks like you can keep track of the comings and goings from there. And you have an alibi to back your statement up, Mr. Filch? I do indeed. I was with Mayor Tenma's aide. Florence LaBelle's his name. So the two of you were together. It's a pretty sound alibi, alright. And nobody came in or out of the manor around the time of the murder. Kept watch here the whole time, didn't see a soul pass by. And if anyone did, their security camera would have spotted them. So no one came in or out around the time of the murder. That means we're dealing with someone who was already inside when it happened. So do you think this mask is the real deal? Without a doubt, this year's the mask worn by the Amazing Nine Tails. What about that white hair I found inside the mask? Wait! I just thought of something. Remember the golden animal fur we found in the crime scene? Could it have come from this mask? Look, there's even a spot where some fur is missing. Then this places the mask in the crime scene at some point in time. Which means... What does it mean? Someone with white hair was linked with the murder and is against the murder. No way! Could the Amazing Nine Tails be the Alderman? Can the Alderman actually be? Something wrong, Apollo? You should see the look on your face. Oh no, it's nothing. Maybe Jinxie could tell us something. Since she works here. To Jinxie! Apparently not here, though. Maybe she's up here. Oh, look! Here's Jinxie. Milk, cheese, yogurt, ice cream, and... Sounds like she's out grocery shopping. Just really like the Airy products. A charm to make better milkshake, another to cure my lactose intolerance. Maybe she should just stick to soy milk. Jinxie! Hey, it's me! Eek! It's the demon lawyer! Not another warning charm. Apollo, who is she? Oh, right. This is your first time meeting each other. This is Jinxie, Mayor Tenma's daughter. She was the first to discover the crime scene. Oh! So she's the one who... hello, my name's Athena Sykes. I'll be helping Apollo defend your father at his trial. Pleased to meet you. Nice to meet you, too. Where's Trucy? She went back to the office ahead of us. But don't worry, Athena and I are on the case. Wait, how do I know you didn't... You didn't go up alive! Relax, I didn't eat her up. I wouldn't do such a thing in the first place. Oh, poor little Trucy. I'm about ready for some tears of frustration myself. She's quite an interesting character, huh, Apollo? Jinxie, do you remember any more of what happened? Not much. At least not yet. But you do think Tenmataro was the killer, right? The yokai we saw at the festival? Oh, that yokai we saw at the festival? I don't know anything about that. Huh? Well, you said Tenmataro murdered the alderman. It's okay, Jinxie. You can tell me. Yikes! What was that for? People see things when they don't get enough sleep. There's no such thing as monsters. Huh? What's gotten into her? So there are no monsters. You admit I'm human. No, you're still demon. No, I give up. Seems like Jinxie doesn't want to talk about Tenmataro for some reason. That's precisely what we need to know more about. Besides, she definitely thought there was a yokai there in the Fox Chamber. Jinxie, about this charm. That's... You gave me this when I was heading off to the scene of the crime. You thought Tenmataro was the murderer. That's why you gave this to me, right? That's true, but... If there's anything else you can tell us, it would really help. And it will help your father, too. Alright then. Why do you think Tenmataro's the killer? I saw him. Saw him with my own eyes. Tenmataro was right there in the manor. He escaped his prison and ran right by me. What? Jinxie, tell us everything you saw. I called the police after I stumbled on the scene. I was just about to head back to the festival grounds when I saw Tenmataro. It's right around here. He was running right at me. I was paralyzed with fear. There was no one around to help me. The foul beast raced right by me toward the foyer. Toward the foyer? Mr. Filch and Mr. LaBelle were supposedly in the foyer at the time. That means they would have seen Tenmataro, too. Sounds like we'd better get their statements. Considering Jinxie's mental state, her eyes could have been playing tricks on her. Apollo? Remember the picture in the paper? Someone caught Tenmataro flying through the air. What if it's the same Tenmataro Jinxie says she saw? Don't be ridiculous. Tenmataro is the killer. And he can fly, too. Let's talk about happy things. Jinxie works at the Alderman's Manor, so maybe she can shed some light on this. So no one knows the Amazing Nine Tails' is that true identity? Uh-huh. They say no one's ever seen him without his mask. Doesn't that make you want to know even more? Uh-huh. That's what matches were with. Why matches where waxers try to expose their opponent, which is so popular. Oh wait, you mean expose as in strip them naked? You even think like a demon. The only thing the winner removes is the loser's mask. If your mask torn off, the worst humiliation a wrestler can suffer. That's why their masks are more important to them than life itself. Two sequels of masking matches are life and death battles for the wrestlers. That means this mask didn't just happen to Marcia and Frank. There's gotta be a story behind it. No one can stop the Amazing Nine Tails. Should be shocked to find out he's really the Alderman. About the yokai you saw at the scene of the crime. Anything else stand out? Actually, I heard a strange jangly sound. Jangly sound? Can you be a little more specific? My memory's kind of fuzzy. I vaguely recall seeing Tenmataro holding a staff or something like that. Maybe that's what was making the strange sound? Does Tenmataro usually carry stuff? Good question. I've never heard anything like that, and it's not shown in the scroll. How about on the other documents? Any of them show Tenmataro with a staff? It's the only non-documented depicting Tenmataro. After all, those who needlessly depict the demon are further cursed. What's the deal with the Tenmataro you saw, Jinxie? Why didn't you tell me you saw Tenmataro earlier? Actually, Mr. LaBelle told me not to tell. Mr. LaBelle? Papa's aide. Oh, right. The guy who was supposedly in the foyer at the time of the crime. What exactly did he tell you? Keep the village superstitions in mind. Before you go talking about seeing Tenmataro at the time of the crime. Village superstitions. They say you must not gaze upon Tenmataro. But in the event that you do look, and then tell anyone what you saw, Tenmataro will claim your soul. And that's something everyone here knows? Sounds like a bunch of baloney to me. Huh? Everyone from babies to the village elders know about it. But I didn't because I'm not from around here. Hey, come to think of it. Why is everyone hiding their faces? Hey, you there, you mustn't stare at Tenmataro like that. Lower your eyes. He'll steal your soul if you're not careful. Steal my soul? Seriously? The guy at the special event thing said almost the exact same thing. Pablo, do you think this LaBelle guy actually believes in Tenmataro? Seriously doubt it. He's not even from Ninetails Vale. Then why would he try to keep Jinxie from talking? Good question. I think we'd better go have a word with him. Time to unmask the monster of a mystery. I just went to Reader's statement. After leaving the scene and calling the police, they passed each other and went in the hall as he made for the foyer. He was carrying stuff like implements and that Jinxie because there was someone else. Last time I saw Mr. LaBelle, he was relaxing in the foyer. Wait now. Next stop, the Manor Foyer. With any luck, he'll be there waiting for us. Oh, they're gonna move for me. This must mean that we're coming to an end of our chapter here. Probably because we're about to meet the person we saw in the opening cutscene. If that outline is any indication. Here. Guess our luck isn't so good when it comes to Mr. LaBelle. Maybe he's out for a walk or something. Somebody left something on the sill of the caretaker's office window. Oh, it's a TV program guide. Looks like somebody circled a pro wrestling match. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Eek! It's a... Oh, Mr. Filch. What can we do for you? I bet she was going to scream monster, which isn't really much of a stretch. Ain't nothing I need to do to me. But what business you got with my TV listings? Oh no, just got my eye. Can I ask if you watched a pro wrestling program today? Yep, it was a match between a couple of rank amateurs, though. Yeah, it was a complete disaster. I reckon even I could have done better than that. I seriously doubt that. Noting the time. It's 3 o'clock. Almost forgot. There's something I wanted to ask him. Mr. Filch, did you see anything unusual around the time of the murder? For example, Tenmataro or something like that? Tenmataro! So you did see him. Ah, how clean and shiny your forehead is again today, Mr. Lawyer, sir. Betcha shine it up every day real pretty like. That lady must love it. Don't change the subject, and FYI, that was a seriously bad attempt at flattery. Jinxie said she saw Tenmataro flee toward the foyer. So you must have seen him too if you were here. Yipes! Wow, really pushed a button there. Well, did you see anything or not? Oh, hello. That is quite enough. I must ask that you not pester my friend anymore. Yipes! Forgive me for being pestered, sir! And you are? I am Florence LaBelle. Bow divine and personal aid to Mayor Damien Ten. Bow divine, with a feel like grotesque, is placed to trouble monsters. What is he, a vampire? Oh, excuse you. Ah! What the heck was that for? It was just a little glow. You had a look of sticky sweat about you. It's from my original brand of cosmetics called Jesus LaBelle. Ah, what heavenly scent. Ugh, I think you just paralyzed my olfactory receptors. I suppose it's such wood to be difficult for a peasant to appreciate. I'll have you know that is brand number 5, bonjour. It is my way of introducing myself. Enjoy! Where's my bottle of a dew so I can do you a friendly favor? Enough about the cologne. Please tell us what you saw around the time of murder. I heard you're the one who told Binksy not to mention that she saw Ken Mataro. Why, that's little. So she told you she saw the demon, did she? Mr. LaBelle, do you mind if I ask whether you believe the village superstitions? Please, I was merely trying to keep it traditions. Nevertheless, I will say this. I want to stick my nose into this whole Ten Mataro business if ever bad things happen to those who do. That much is true. He is one scary monster. That's crazy. You really expect me to believe that monsters are real? Well, we all real and usual. He's talking. So, Mr. LaBelle, you didn't see Ten Mataro? Ah! Little Jinx has an active imagination. Isn't that right, Phineas? That's right. You don't see nothing, especially not Ten Mataro. As for me, I only see things of beauty. That's why I can barely see you. Wow. I've got 2 words for this guy. Little freak. Could I ask what you were doing at the time of the crime? In other words, to give my alibi. I think you suspect me of all people. Oh no, just formality. We ask everyone to say, ow! How dare you doubt me? That is an affront to beauty itself. You obviously can't see straight. Oh, like that spritz really helped. What were we doing, you ask? Go ahead. She asked a question. At the time of the crime, we were, in this way or for it. Exactly. Good answer, Filch. Good answer. Just repeating what you told. Ah! Said quite enough. What is with this too? It's got me talking about this. Are we quite through here? I'm a very busy man. Right. Well, thanks for your help. So these 2 were in the foyer, but didn't see Ten Mataro. Come along, Filch. Where are we going? Oh, right. Gotta practice that statement. Yikes! My eyes! You're going to dig your own grave with that big mouth of yours. Just you need practice statements. Now, if you'll excuse me, it's time to touch up my makeup. Follow, I know this sounds strange, but Mr. LaBelle seems unusually preoccupied with Ten Mataro. Really? How can you tell? Well, it's kind of hard to explain. You see, I can read people's emotions from the tone of their voice. You mean you have good ears? Something like that. People's emotions are expressed in the tone of their voice. And my ears can pick it up even in the subtlest of tones for some reason. It's an interesting skill. But what do you mean he's preoccupied with Ten Mataro? I'm not exactly sure, but it was like he was spoken about Ten Mataro. That's what I picked up from his voice. Everywhere we turn, it's Ten Mataro this, Ten Mataro that. We should go talk to the mayor, too. Sounds like a... Wow. Athena said we should talk to the mayor. Sounds like a thing. We need to get to the bottom of that rumor about him wanting to release Ten Mataro. Oh yeah, no, it's just forcing me. It's like, no more wasting time. Go, go, go. Something wrong, Apollo? Where did your enthusiasm go? What am I doing asking the mayor if he has ever thought about releasing Ten Mataro? At best, he'll think I'm an idiot. Or worse. Ugh. Oh, he's here! It's so nice to finally meet you. I'm Mr. Justice's partner, Athena Sykes. I'm looking forward to working with you, Mr. Taro? Glad you didn't mind Athena calling him by a completely wrong name. Apollo, he's just as kind and gentle looking as I'd imagined. Lucky for you, after that blunder you just made. There was something I wanted to talk to you about. There are rumors going on around about how you wanted to, or did set Ten Mataro free. What utter nonsense. Yikes! They always assumed the worst of me because of the way I look. Those rumors don't have a shred. A little touchy about his appearance, isn't he? He really needs to work on his people skills. So rumor has it that you want to push the merger through? In order to release Tenmataro. Of course, that's a bunch of baloney, isn't it? Sorry if I offended you. So that's the talk around town, is it? See how that would make you angry? Jinxie scolded me, teasing her about this. Huh? I must break her out. I must break out of here at once. Her tormentors must be taught a lesson. But wait, first we have to get you a not guilty verdict. Don't try to stop me. This is about a father's duty to his darling daughter. Hold tight, sweet Jinxie. Daddy's coming to save you. Relax. We'll look out for your daughter until we can get you free. So. Oh boy. Probably calling the SWAT team if he showed up at their school. Gotta ask about the reason behind the murder. The real reason, not the monstrous one. Seems like you were rather forceful in pitching them Nina's murder. Did you really want Ninetales Veil that badly? Yes, well, it's quite an attractive prize in terms of tourism. Oh. Feeling what I think I'm feeling? Sure. Only when I deem it necessary. I knew it. My bracelet's reacting. What is it, Apollo? Mayor Tenma may not be telling the whole truth. Really? How can you tell? People invariably tense up when they lie. That's where my bracelet here comes in. I can sense when the person I'm talking to is feeling tense. Because it begins to feel tight on my arm. No way! You can do that? Wait, so you believe me? Just like that? Sure, each of us has our own special gifts. Oh yeah, Athena has a gift too. Special sense of hearing. Still, what do you think the mayor is lying about? Well, no. It's our job to find out. So Apollo's thing is now in the field. It's been a while since my bracelet last reacted like this. Let's see if I still remember this. Because Athena's thing is in the court. Let's touch my bracelet. Let's go to work. Remember the feeling of intense concentration. The ability to see the smallest twitch, the slightest frown, that no one else can see. Now Mayor Tenma was lying somewhere in the statement he just made. When he lied, a certain habit was clear just under his right eye that was going to tell me where it is. So I have to shift my viewpoint up to focus on that area. His right or my right? Oh, yes, he's twitching. Alright, I got him now. The stick should appear when he's trying to pull the wool over my eyes. To pour over every word he says, wait for that light to appear. When it does, I'll proceed. Guess it's not in terms of tourism that it's attractive prize.
Gotcha!
Mr. Mayor, please, you can trust us with the truth. The truth. I don't understand. When you mentioned tourism, the bottom of your right eye started twitching. What nonsense is this? So what if it did? Please tell us more about your merger bid. More is there to tell. Why were you really seeking to merge with Ninetales Veil? I already told you. The monster craze really revitalized the village, making it quite famous. You really don't trust us, do you? What are you talking about? The village has been on property ever since the monster craze started, has it not? I think you've yet to realize that what you're saying contradicts the facts. You say that the monster craze really revitalized Ninetales Veil, so you felt it would be an attractive prize for tourism. But that would contradict this. It's the heroes that sparked it. Saved. Wait, I'm sorry. What's the... You say the monster craze really revitalized Ninetales. Right. That's not wrong. I guess it's wrong. Is this the point?
Take that!
Monster craze in Ninetales Vale is a very recent phenomenon. It was sparked when the Amazing Ninetales rose up against the municipal merge. Oh! Okay. Because the hero came to go against the merger. Okay, I was confused with the timeline there. I thought that the hero was just up and that he was against the merger. Okay. The village was practically a ghost town before then. So you see, you couldn't have possibly seen it as an attractive prize for tourism. What's the real reason behind your push to merge Tenma Town with Ninetales Vale, huh? Well, Are you ready to tell me the truth now? Honestly. I had no choice. My darling little Dixie. Protect her from what? Procedure threats. So either I go through with what? How awful! Who would do such a thing? I don't know. But whoever blackmailed me must be connected. Wait, so you think the blackmailer and the killer would be one and the same? Go from blackmail to murder. The merger protests won't disappear just because the alderman was killed. Could it be? What if there was another reason for the murder? Like what? Maybe the blackmailer discovered Alderman Kyuubi's secret identity, and his secret identity was a threat to the blackmailer's murder scheme? What does secret identities have to do with anything, Apollo? The evidence revealing the alderman's secret identity. Maybe it's time to use it. Mayor Tenma, please take a look at this, if you would. That's amazing mask. What's the meaning of this? This mask was almost definitely at the crime scene. There was some white hair inside. White hair. There was but one person with white hair in the manor that day. What did you say? You know which man I'm talking about, right? I'm talking about Rex Kyuubi, the amazing Ninetales himself. No way! The Ultimates. Impossible. Wait, come to think of it, Ultimate Kyuubi was a former purpose. So the blackmailer turned killer when he discovered the Alderman's secret identity. Didn't I just say that? But yeah, the amazing Ninetales was the threat to the blackmailers. He opposed the merger, and as a result, single-handedly sparked the monster race. Even so, what was the mask doing at the crime scene? There had been an event at the manor. Maybe Alderman Kyuubi had taken part again to get my drift. Mr. Mayor, do you have proof of the threat that was made against you? Yes, blackmail. It disappeared after murder. I'm carrying it around in a briefcase, and now it's suddenly vanished. The blackmailer must have taken me with them after they killed the alderman. Well, at least we've clearly established the killer's motive. Mayor Tenma, visiting hours are over. Apollo, do you really think that Tenma Taro that Jinxie saw as the killer? I don't know. All I know is there's no such thing as monsters. What about that newspaper article? Could the killer have purposefully freed Tenma Taro to do their dirty work? Oh, come on. There wasn't any Tenma Taro to release in the first place. Yes, but the only suspects the police have right now are the mayor and a yokai. Probably be arguing whether there was a yokai in court tomorrow. I can already see the look of disbelief on the judge's face. Apollo, are you alright? I'm fine. I'll think of something better, because I can't very well say flying demon was the killer. At this point, the only thing I know for sure is tomorrow is going to be one doozy of a trial. We always get the weird ones. Monsters, flying, people, all of that stuff. But yeah, so since we got our new gimmick with the psychology in court, Apollo's bracelet activates in the field now, which opens up the court for all of Athena's stuff. So, yeah, I guess we'll see that next time, because we're going to go into court. We're going to meet the new prosecutor, who, was also briefly mentioned, because there's always that at the beginning, at the first, or I guess the second case, because the main prosecutor never appears in the first case. And go along with all of that as well, and stories and backstories. Convicted felon. Yeah. It's gonna be fun. Oh, I love these games. Alright, I will talk to you guys next time. See ya.